people, and welcome back. Welcome back to my channel. And so if you guys are new to my channel, then welcome, and if you guys are not new, then also a very warm welcome to you. So before I begin with today's reading, which is all about the blessings that you do not see coming, or blessings that are that you do not see coming, was the question that I asked. So before I move ahead, thank you so much. And also I would like to tell you that I have recently opened my crystal jewelry store. So all these crystals that you see today, these are pendants, and this is the labradorite ring. Everything is from my jewelry store. So if you would like to purchase any of these, please feel free to DM me. The links to my Instagram account are in the description of this episode. And yes, so yeah, let's move ahead with the reading. So today I asked for, so like last time, like the last two times, I again asked for the blessings that you do not see in the near future, and I've already taken the cards out. I already pre-shuffled and I took the cards out already. So I've prepared 3 piles for you. And so this is pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. So I'll give you a closer view of these cards. So before you pick a pile, just take a deep breath, breathe in, breathe out, and choose the pile that calls out to you the most. So sorry for that. I don't know why do I get so many interruptions, and everyone is like always knocking on the door. Knocking on heaven's door. Wow. I don't know why is everyone always knocking on the door as soon as I start filming. Yeah. So I have already pre-shuffled and taken the cards out. So this is the first pile, and this is the first crystal. This is an agate pendant, again from my jewelry store. This is the second pendant. Where's the camera? This is a moonstone pendant, and this is also silver plated. It's extremely beautiful piece. Then we have the third one. This is called a selenite. So yeah, take your time, take a deep breath, and choose a pile. And I'll see you in your reading. Bye bye. Hello, pile number 1. So if you chose this beautiful agate pendant, I hope it's visible, yeah. This beautiful agate pendant from my crystal jewelry store, then this is gonna be your reading. So you're gonna ask, so I have asked, what are the blessings that you do not see coming in your near future? So I don't know what near future is. The timeline will of course be different for everyone. So this is a general reading. Take what resonates. Please leave the rest. Yes. So let's start. So first I'm going to start with the Animal Oracle Tarot deck. The first card is Be Peace, the Dove Spirit. And the next 2 cards are from the Angel Answers deck. And it says opportunity and compromise. Okay, let me just dive into it. So the first message that I'm getting from these 2 cards especially, I saw the number 21, and 2 and 1, they represent, 1 is for new beginnings and for new initiations and new opportunities, and 2 is for balance. Yeah. And surprisingly, like, this completely sums up, because this 2 is for balance. And when I saw this compromise card, I don't think like this is like in literal terms compromising. But this is about gaining balance and an opportunity. So 1 is the opportunity, the new beginning, and 2 is attaining balance. So what I see with this is that, when I was taking cards out for this particular reading, I felt a little bit of restlessness overall in all the piles. But for this particular pile, it wasn't as much. It was a little peaceful as compared to the other piles. Yeah, so maybe you are in a phase where you don't see much happening right now. It's like, you have put in all the hard work, you have taken all the risks, you've taken all the jumps and leaps, but you don't really have anything materialized. Like you don't really have the goals in your hands. You can feel it coming, but you don't know where it is. If this is not it, then this is where you will be. This is a blessing that is coming, is an internal peace, an internal balance of energies is what I sense. Because if you see a lot of imbalance inside you, if you sense a lot of distress, I want to talk on a little bit of spiritual terms in this pile specifically. I don't know if most of you are very spiritual or you have recently experienced an awakening of some sorts, a spiritual awakening. Most of the times we don't even realize that what we're going through is a spiritual awakening. So there is a phase there are actually different phases in the spiritual awakening, and we often forget that we are multidimensional beings and we can go through multiple phases at the same time. For example, there's a phase called the dark night of the soul. So I know this name is very scary, so I don't like to use this term very often because I feel like it scares people away, and it I don't know, it sort of gives an impression that this entire spiritual concept of the awakening is something that you should fear, and you already you start thinking, oh my god, I'm going to go through this dark night of the soul. But it's not very as bad, because once if you have experienced any type of change or an awakening, so an awakening can be as simple as that, as a fact that you've realized that whatever you were doing with your life initially and wherever you were headed in your life, your current actions were not really serving you well. So this is also a spiritual awakening, just that you do not have a spiritual term for that. So the dark night of the soul is when you realize how many patterns that you had, internal habits that you had, addictions that you had that were not serving you well. And in this phase, you might, disconnect with your old friends, old people, old relationships, old jobs, and you would feel this plugging out. You would feel like you do not really connect with most people that are around you, and you would see suddenly new people popping up all around you. So I feel that you've recently gone through this realization, or you're recently coming out of this phase, and after usually, so again, the spiritual awakening is never linear, and you can always come back and forth in many phases, and oh my god, my throat, I'm so sorry. And so if you are currently experiencing this phase of a lot of stress and depression, I want to say, I don't like using this term very carelessly, because I feel that people use the word depression, they just throw it away, and it's such a big deal, clinical depression. And if you feel that you are clinically depressed, please reach out. You can reach out to me for personal sessions, or you can reach out to any professional. Please reach out. Make your mental health a priority. So yes, so what you do not see in the future that's coming for you is, first of all, this internal shift in energies. This internal balance where you would feel a peaceful and a sudden shift in these calm energies inside you. So when I see this card of compromise, I only saw the scales on this, and that talks about this balance. This, because you have been doing so much inner work, or even with the intention that, you know, I want to do this inner work, that means a lot. This intention means a lot. So if you've had this intention of, you know, I need to change my life, or I deserve better things for myself, these intentions are enough for the universe to align you with this peaceful energy. So what you do not see coming is this gush of peaceful energies flowing through you. And it is, I'll talk about this card later, because most of us, we are so caught up in the masculine energies that say that we have to keep running, keep pushing, keep achieving, keep going, and we do not get to rest. We forget to rest, and we count our worth based on how much money we earn, how many check boxes or tick boxes did we have for our goals for this particular day, and so on. And so that is why, firstly, my main focus in this reading is that you will experience an internal shift first. You will experience this internal shift first, because you know what happens is, most of us, what we do not realize is that we keep pushing after goals and we keep running after goals without changing our mindset and without making our mental health a priority. Now what happens in this case is, yes, by pushing so hard, you would probably achieve all those goals, those financial goals, or whatever, you know, goals you have, you want to achieve. But the problem with this is, after you achieve that particular goal, firstly, you'll either realize that this goal is not really making you happy, because you did not work on your inner being, on your inner self, on your inner peace. Secondly, what people don't realize is that after you achieve a sense of financial liberty or an abundance in finances, to retain that, you'll have to work harder. It's not a one-time thing. It is not like you've set up a business and it blows up in 1 month. You've made huge sales and now you're free. No, your responsibilities will keep growing, because now you would need more staff. You would have more work to do. You would have to find time to prioritize yourself. And that is when people experience downfalls, because they reach a certain level and then they're like, oh yeah, now we can rest. But they forget that they cannot rest once they achieve more. Their responsibilities will increase. So what you do not see is this beautiful balance where you're achieving this inner peace first, so that you realize what you truly want in life. And then you can go and dive into these opportunities. Oh my God, I just saw this dove going and landing on this mine of opportunities. This can be, I see this related to career mainly and finances, but I would really say that first you need to focus on your internal health, which is going to happen, because the universe is really working hard on this particular thing. So before I move ahead, I want to read what the guidebook says for this particular card. Let's see how much do I feel like I want to read. It says, however disturbed the waters around you, however troubled your heart, Dove Spirit is there to remind you that peace without begins within. That peace without begins within as you reconnect with Spirit through practices that awaken you from spiritual amnesia. Yeah, like really, I feel that you have gone through an awakening. Do your part to be a peacemaker, nourishing compassion, reminding others of the joy of harmonious coexistence so that they may embrace the Dove Spirit within themselves too. I really think, and I want to discuss another thing. I was listening to, I forgot her name. It's Christiana, and I think that's Christina. I forgot her name. So her Instagram handle is The Heart Alchemist, and she was talking about this stage in the spiritual awakening that's called the void phase. So I feel like you might experience this inner balance, peace, and this void phase for a while, where you're out of a dark phase of your life, but you're not really in the abundance that you feel intuitively you are meant to achieve. So you're out of this phase, and now you're in this dark tunnel. So in this particular phase, it's very important for you to remember to just keep holding on, keep holding on, keep holding on, do not give up. Ask for faith, ask for more help, ask for faith. And really, if you feel like you're going through some mental health issues, please reach out, please reach out. You can reach out to me or any other professional for anything that you feel you're going through mentally. Yeah. So now let's move on. I have 3 tarot cards for you. First is the Two of Wands. Next is the Judgment. And the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, let me just get into this. I think the message is similar. You see 2 here as well. That talks about balance. And somehow in the Judgment card, I also see balancing. Yes, so, because I see a court scene, and in Indian courts, you have that lady who has these 2 scales, and then I can relate that with this. I feel like what you don't see is that this entire phase is going to make you feel much more grateful for the blessings that are there lying ahead in life for you. Because you'll realize that if not for this phase of finding this inner peace, if you would have just gotten this opportunity otherwise, you would have lost it immediately, and you would not have been as strong enough to retain that. So the Two of Wands talks about new opportunities, and I see that lying just below this opportunity card. And so yes, there are new opportunities coming your way, and I assure you of that. But I don't want you to focus on this, because again, I would like you to focus on faith, on just not giving up. Just not giving up. I think last year when I experienced an awakening for the first time in 2020, December, I think it was around December, November, I was in a phase, and I would get these downloads of messages all of a sudden, and I was very confused as to what was happening, and I didn't understand what exactly all of this was. And one of the first messages that I got during that particular phase was how everyone who has made it big, financially, they just chose to run after their goals and never give up, to keep the faith even in the darkest of times. Because everyone goes through this void. Everyone, even if you're not spiritual, even you do not consider yourself consciously spiritual, then also you do go through this phase where you just have to keep going on and have to have faith. Now the Judgment also talks about, I think, divine intervention. I think this will be like a gift from the universe that you do not see, and you will manifest everything that you want. But initially, this time I just want you to focus more on meditation practices, and I have uploaded 1 meditation till now. I will try uploading more meditations by this week. Yeah, and the Knight of Pentacles. where did I read it? As the King of Pentacles. Maybe that is where you headed at, you know, very financially stable, very independent, very strong and untethered. So the Knight of Pentacles is though slow moving, but it's a very stable energy because it is the Pentacles. And again, it talks about career. So it might feel like it's slow, but you have to understand that this is not slow. It is exactly at the right time. I do feel that divine intervention and is playing a huge role. So what I mean by that is that there are things that are out of our control at times. I'm a strong believer of destiny. I do not really say this to many people, but I do believe that we are supposed to believe that we are creating our own destiny so that we keep following the guidance that we're getting. But by the end, everything is planned, you know, everything is going according to a particular plan in our lives. And it seems important for me to say this for this particular pile, that so that you just have learned to surrender to whatever may come your way. Yes, let's move on. So the next card is about karmic relationships, Orion energy, polarity, soul growth and conflict. I think this is where I know when people read karmic relationships, they freak out. But you have to understand that it is these relationships that actually put you towards on your right path. So a karmic relationship is where you've had some karma from your past lives with a particular person that needs to be resolved. So you might find it difficult to leave this particular person, even though you know that this person is not really good for you and is not who you want to be with in the long run, but you still feel like you are bound somehow. You feel powerless. So I think this is where you were, or if you are going through some relationship dynamic that is not making you happy and it's again making you feel depressed, please reach out to a professional. You can reach out to me or any other professional, please. Or you can just reach out to me and ask for other professionals, you know, other names. I would be more than happy to help you in any possible way. I feel like this is a phase that if you're in, please reach out. If you're out of it and you're still feeling, whatever, if you're feeling depressed, please reach out. But this is a phase that you're coming out of, and that's why you need to focus more on your spirituality and your feminine side and meditation. Please meditate daily. I know you would not see the results immediately, but you will. Or any form of divination. It's so important to monitor your thoughts and, you know, not control, and to understand. Imagine how powerful you will be when, and this is something that you don't see, you will be, I think, meditating more very soon into some sort of spiritual practice. It can be yoga, it can be anything. But or healing, for some of you, I do feel that you'll be learning a healing modality. Yeah, you don't know what that is, please contact me. I can teach you. Yeah, so I do see that what you don't see coming is that everything that you've been through, all these karmic relationships, they were here so that you can reach a state of peace and inner strength. There is no struggle that we go through that is bigger than us. So please do not give up. Please do not give up. Please do not give up. And your last card is, I let go of the shadow of the past by seeing someone for the first time with the eyes of love. I think again, this talks about the shadow phase. So facing your shadows, facing your dark sides, realizing how you were giving away your power to people who were not really giving as much to you, and coming out of this traumatic, I don't want to use this word, just lightly, trigger warning 1, 2, 3. this traumatic phase. And but this talks about forgiveness also, and I think the more you forgive yourself, the more you'll be able to forgive others. And forgiveness is never for another person. Don't think that if you forgive this person, you'll get back with this person. You will not. You will not. You've grown a lot, and you would not want to go back into that dynamic, into that relationship that was hurting you so much, because you're not the same person anymore. And I feel for some of you, it is not even that this was an abusive relationship, but I think this was something where this talks about the situations where you were just settling in for because it was familiar and it was something that you were already in. So you thought that, okay, let me just stay in this relationship because I have been in this relationship. Although I know that I do not see a future, I know that this person is not really making me happy, or as content as I can be, and is not really a good fit for me, and is not. But it's okay, whatever. It's okay. So I think you're coming out of this energy. Yeah. Yes, so I think I've been channeling for a very long time. I want to also read the guidebook for this one. I had a client and she's also a reader, and she's such a sweetheart. And she suggested that I should read guidebooks. And she also suggested me to buy this deck, actually. She's such a beautiful person. I don't know if you're watching this reading, or if you've chosen this pile, Amruthaaa. So you can follow her account. It's New Earth Cosmos. I will tag her account also on the description. We're all innocent children looking to be seen, understood, and cherished. It's much harder to grow closer through conflict than it is to grow further apart. And yet, that's the invitation of conflict. It's easy to react and take things personally. It's more challenging to see the innocence of all involved and find a way to grow closer through the conflict. It's through relationships that we grow the most. Yeah. But I think that was very self-explanatory. But I just want to tell you that there are good opportunities coming and you will find an inner peace. Please, if you're being called to, however, I think this is going to be very natural and you will eventually get into some sort of a spiritual practice, even if you don't see it right now. But I can guarantee that to you. I'm laughing because I've been saying this a lot. I don't know. I've been trusting my intuition so much. I'm like, yeah, I guarantee this is going to happen. I like that. Yeah. Anyway, so in terms of a timeline, I'm not really getting a timeline because I think that this pile in particular is very different and spread across. So also, I don't think I need to tell you a timeline because I would just want you to experience this phase, because if I tell you a timeline, you would have expectations for that particular timeline. You'll be like, okay, now it's done. Then again, you will be in the masculine energy. So I would not like to give you a timeline for this particular reading. So yes, so I hope this was helpful. If you like this reading, please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And please do leave a comment. And if you're interested in buying my jewelry, so this is the beautiful pendant. If you want to buy any of my jewelries, then you're most welcome. Please contact me on Instagram. All the links are in the description of this episode. And yes, thank you. Bye-bye. Take care. Hello, pile number 2. So if you chose this Moonstone pendant, this is actually absolutely beautiful. This is my favorite. Yeah, this is my favorite one. I love this, the energy of this pendant and this stone. Yeah, so if you chose this, this is going to be your reading about the blessings that you do not see coming in your near future. Yes, so let's start with your first card, and this is the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. I had to read the name from the shelf. Okay, now let me get some clarifiers for this, and this is the Angel Answers. Ooh. Did you guys also choose the first pile by any chance? Yeah, like, you know, I do feel that you've chosen the first pile. I don't know, in most of my readings, are people just going back and forth the piles, and you just, you know, going from one pile to another pile, and you just want to watch all the piles? Or you keep coming back to the readings, and then you, after a while, and then you re-watch the videos to see which pile it resonates with, and then you choose another pile, and then that's sort of a continuation of the old pile. I don't know what's going on with you guys. Please let me know in the comment section if any of this is true. I would really love to know this. Yes, so let's see. What do you not see coming in the near future, Group 2? Okay. So, if in case you've recently lost an opportunity, this is a little different, I think, from the first part. This particular message is a little different. If you've recently lost an opportunity, you know, that you wanted something to work out, but it didn't go as per your wishes, it is because this opportunity was not good for you, and there is something better. So what you do not see coming in the near future is a better opportunity, and the fact and this realization that thank God things did not go as per your plan. Because your plans were sort of coming from a place of lack mentality, that you deserve less and you're not worthy of getting more in life. That is why I did not have to work out, and there's something better. Yes, so because I see in these two cards, I see this angel just stopping. No, this is not for you. No, wait. No, don't go down this path. This is not for you. This is not right for you. You deserve more. You deserve more. And then these angels are like, you know, preparing this surprise, and then no, wait, you're not ready, it's not ready yet, wait. No, but not this way. We have something better. Oh my God. I'm sorry for that. Yes, sorry for the disturbance. So, yeah, so I feel that, you know, you wanted something to work out, and now the angels are like, no, wait, no, we have something better for you. We're planning something better for you. No, wait. And then the angel has suddenly stopped you. And I'm like, what? You know? Yeah, no, this is actually a little different from the first part, because first part was like willingly coming out of a phase of their lives which they knew was like sort of bad for them. But for you guys, I'm not sure if you realize that this phase was actually bad for you. This opportunity was, I'm not going to say that it's bad because it's a general reading, but this opportunity was not as good for you as you think it was. So now this, like you being stopped, and then this another angel is coming to you. They're like, you'll know why. Here is why. This is why. And so, yeah, like what you don't see coming is this realization, this epiphany, and this can be in terms of, you know, just Yeah, I think this is sort of an epiphany. Oh my God, this moment of realization, thank God that did not happen. Thank God it didn't happen the way I wanted it to happen. So this is a huge blessing in disguise, is what you do not see coming. And I also see the number 2 and number 6. Okay, I have another strong message that's coming, is that if you've been trying to manifest a relationship in your life, or if you've been confused in between, I sense like a little bit of confusion or stressed because the relationship did not work out the way you wanted it to. So again, it's going to be general and it's different for everyone, but I do feel that it's going to work out in a better way. So you may be being asked to stay patient and you're being redirected. Because you thought that you'll go from A to B, but now you suddenly have to go from C to B. You'll reach this destination, but you might not take the same path that you thought you would. Because this path was never meant for you. There's another path that was being created that has more love and more opportunities. Okay, I am getting a strong love message here. I don't know if it's gonna resonate with all of you. I'm just gonna channel it. So, because I see the number 6, and the number 6 I think is on the Lovers card in the tarot. And 2 is also about union, coming together, finding balance in each other. I think this is what you desperately wanted. You desperately want something to work. But you're being asked to step back, like move away. Because the angels are saying, your guides are saying that, let us take care of this. You're not alone in this relationship. There's another human being that's there in this particular relationship or in this dynamic. So in order for you to be able to come into a proper union with this person or a happy union with this person, you both need to be on the same page, and you are giving too much of your energy into this. You need to stop. You need to stop it. Now that's a very strong message. And I went for a run today morning, and I was just thinking about how every love story is a story. It's not like you meet someone, you like someone, and then, hey, everything is fine. No, it never works like that. In fact, every life story is a story. Everyone has a story to tell you. Because that's how it works. And you forget that. And we all are looking for, when is this going to work out? Why is this not working out? Why is this not working out? And we forget the fact that there's a story in the making. Imagine, living your life in a way that everything is your story. I think in one of my last readings also I was talking about this thing. That you can maybe take your life as a story. And embrace this part where you don't know what's happening, why things are being taken away from you, why you're not reacting this way, why you're not giving me time, why this, why that. Stop it. Stop demanding attention and time. Give that to yourself. I feel like there's a separate group of people. I feel like some of you are not about a relationship. Others, they are already like married or something, and then there's a group of people who are either confused between two people, there's a third party situation, or they just so badly wanted something to work out and it didn't go as per their plan, or they don't want to prioritize that part of, they thought that this is going to be a career reading because they want to distract themselves, but then your guys want you to focus, want you to understand how important this thing is or this person is in your life. So again, this is a general reading. Please take what resonates. what I want to say with this is that what you don't see coming in the near future is this thing working out in a better way. Is realizing why it did not work out previously, because it had to work out in a better way. Again, please, if in case you're in a toxic relationship, if in case you're in some unhealthy relationship, please seek help. If you're going through a bad phase, please seek help. And for this particular pile, the cards were just jumping out. And I felt like so much stress and confusion. Maybe that is the phase that you're going through, and maybe the Moonstone can help you calm. And if you're getting, if you're facing temper issues or, feeling short-tempered, then maybe Moonstone can help. And then this is silver-plated, so maybe this can help. Yeah, so again, I do feel that maybe if you're getting angry on other people around you because of this situation, maybe it's just like, I know I sound like a broken record when I say this, that you need to meditate, but I don't think I can emphasize this enough, that you need to meditate. You have to. The only way out of a particular situation is by going within. So let's see what this flamingo spirit has to say. 79. Balance comes easily to flamingo spirit, who sees what was and what will be and stands strong in the face of uncertainty. You can be informed by what came before and plan for a future yet to be. But do not resist. Flamingo spirit's call to be fully present in the now, where the real magic happens. With one foot in the life you are moving away from and one in the future, as you become the one who leads the life of your highest intentions, you must make peace with the fact that you are not fully in either place. Embrace the in-between. The presence of flamingo spirit is also a sign that your creativity is arising within you and opportunities are beginning to present themselves. Remain here in a balanced state of mind, for there is much to know and learn before going forward with new plans. You can trust this moment and yourself as you take in what you see and become aware of all that you are experiencing in this in-between. Yeah, what I want to say with this is that you don't realize, but this was needed for you. This was sort of an ego check. Let me take the tarot out. So you have the 5 of Wands, the 9 of Wands, and the Hermit. So there's 9, which is a good thing because it says that this phase is over. 9 is a number of endings. So 5 of Wands represents conflicts. I think this was, like I said, listed the other possibilities, wanting someone to be in your life or being confused between two people or whatever, your situation is. Or giving too much into a relationship that's not really giving you as much. This sort of made you feel defeated. I'm sorry, I don't want to call someone out, but I do feel that this was sort of an ego check. Because I do feel also some of you, yes, like again, there's a group of you that thought that, you know everything in life, but I know everything, I know what's gonna happen, I know what is right, what is wrong, I know how a relationship is supposed to work. I will make it work like this. This is how it is supposed to be, this is all bullshit, things like that. You were so opinionated, and this shock, this conflict is making you feel defeated so that you can go with it. And the hermit really talks about going within and meditating more and being in touch with your spiritual side and finding your own truth and your own path. This is like a huge confirmation. So I do feel that you've maybe had a huge ego check that says that, okay, listen, bro, whatever you're doing is not really right. You realize this. But if this is like, I feel your current energy, and what you don't see is that this was needed. And I feel like this is an unexpected, again, blessing in disguise that says that once you go, like after a few months is what I want to say, you will realize how this entire thing has made you so much wiser and calmer. Again, maybe if you've had anger issues, you realize that you're much in control with your temper, and you're much more tempered and not short-tempered, but your energies and your anger issues are much more in balance now because of this entire conflict, because you probably got to learn a lot. And maybe for some of you, this flamingo spirit represents another person, a very balanced human being whom you can look up to, who's very much in touch with, I want to say a female, but that's an energy that I'm channeling. So it's more like a person who's in touch with their femininity and feminine energies. And so, yeah, what you don't see coming is like you reaching this potential, this energy as well. Yeah, I do think, I'm not sure if you will be meditating regularly like the first pile, but you will realize this thing, that you have all those qualities that this person deserves, and that is why you had to go through all these so that you can reach this person or this goal or this situation in a better way. Yeah, and it's all gonna end soon. 9 is all about endings. I'm getting a date, but it's very soon, so I don't want to say it, but I'm just going to say it. Let's see. I don't know if it's, in terms of time, I'm getting like 5 weeks. Again, this is a general reading. If you're watching it when I'm uploading it, then 29th or 26th of September, 26th to 29th of September, this can be significant. 5 also talks about changes. So these changes might make you feel defeated, or they are making you feel defeated, but it's so that you can find your purpose in this life and you can reach this point in your using your destined path. Ooh, okay, so now the next 2 cards are loosen your grip and big picture thinking. Again, with the loosen your grip, I feel that you were trying to control this situation from a mindset that you thought, where you thought that I know everything. I think just let go of this entire thought process that makes you think that you know everything. You know, the moment, I'm sorry for talking this way, but I'm saying this because the moment we start assuming that we know everything in life is the moment we stop growing. So why would you restrict your growth? I also feel that maybe you're coming out of a phase where you're realizing that your old company was not good for you, or the people that you were surrounded with were not healthy. They had habits, and they were also in a lot of ego mindset. They would always keep judging others, keep criticizing others, keep making fun of others, and so you're coming out of, and you don't feel like being with those people because you feel that shift in your energies, you feel negative around them. And when you're not with them, when you are with this person, you feel much calmer, or maybe this person is you. So it's a general reading. It's going to be different for each one of you. Okay, I just read. This says density addiction. Let God in. So yeah, I do think that you are probably coming out of some addictions, and even these people have been addicted to certain substance, like maybe smoking or I don't know, alcohol, whatever. If you want to seek help, please seek help, professional help. You can seek that from me or from any other professional. What you're being asked to do is just let go and allow yourself to feel this amazing energy and to realize your path. So in the big picture thinking, what you don't see coming in the near future is that you will be at a much better place. After a few months, I think within 5 weeks, within this month, for some of you, within the month of October, it'll keep getting better, I think. It's like there's no stop. But you will realize how much you've grown and how much you never needed these people in the first place that you were clinging on to, this relationship that you were clinging on to, those people that you were clinging on to, you never needed them. So that is why you're being forced to look at the bigger picture. That yes, you are probably attached to these people. You think that if you do not have these people, then what would you do the entire day? But understand what the universe has been trying to tell you. The universe has been forcibly trying to take away those people and showing you, and it's trying to show you a mirror. See, this is where you're going towards. Do you want this in life? No, right? It's not what you desire. So go within. Go within. I suggest meditation and healing. So this says true healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the triggers. I think this talks about the temper issues. You know, our natural state is bliss, is happiness. If you do not feel that way, if you feel triggered and short-tempered or angry, ask yourself, why am I feeling this way? What lies below this? How did this person have the power over me to trigger me? What does it mean that what do I need to heal within myself so that I do not feel triggered? Yes, so I do feel that if you're in this conflicting situation, I do feel you get coming out of it and on your own. I think that you would not want to be around such people very soon, and you would want to you'll be in a much healthier mental space, is what you don't see. I think you don't see yourself becoming much wiser. Yes. And you're a very gifted person, because there was something about creativity in this card. Yes, so you will be focusing more on your creative ventures. Yeah. That is, I think, all that we have for you. And yes, in terms of your career, I do sense that you'll be doing something that calls out your soul. Very soon you'll realize what it is. And this is related to your purpose, your true purpose in this lifetime. I do feel like you're a starseed, an old soul. But you were just stuck in this negativity for a very long time. I don't want to be. You're like, I see this person looking at these people like, why do they choose to live a life like that? Lifestyle is a choice. It's by choice. You're not stuck there. Get up. Come out. Okay, fine. You're not going to come? Fine, I'm going to go alone. I'm going to find my truth. I'm going to find peace, happiness, and success. And on my own. And I'm going to let go of you. All of you. Keep fighting. Keep fighting. I'm not going to fight. I was fighting here. I see that this person is fighting here initially and is all angry and worked up, and now it's like, I don't want to fight with you. Please, this is just stupid. your fights do not make any more sense to me. Bye. Going alone. And then you're like this wise man with this long beard. Maybe you have a, I don't know if you'll grow a beard or you have a beard. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So this is all that I'm seeing for you right now. Thank you so much. And yeah, so if you like this reading, please do not forget to like, share and subscribe. I always forget to say this ending statement. If you'd like to book personal readings or sessions with me, you can DM me on Instagram. The links to all of that, all those are in the description of this video. So see you next time. And also, yes, if you would like to buy my jewelry, you want to gift it to someone or buy it for yourself, then please contact me. Please contact me. Okay? Yeah. Bye. Take care. Hello, pile number 3. So if you chose this Selenite pendant and this pile, and this is going to be a reading. So I went out for a break after filming the first 2 piles and I found these 2 flowers. I thought of placing these 2 flowers throughout the readings, but yeah, I guess it was just meant for you. So before I begin with the cards, I just want to say that, Selenite is all about peace. And these 2 white flowers, I think, also talk about finding a lot of inner peace. I think that's a general theme in today's reading. Maybe. So let's start with the first card. It says, take time out. Time out. And next 2 cards are, a year from now, the situation will improve. I think this is a sentence. The situation will improve a year from now. So this is like a very clear message. The blessing that you do not see coming in your near future is that the situation will improve a year from now. Okay, bye-bye. I'm done. Yeah, I mean, yeah, sorry. Because I'm going to get serious. So just take time out for now because the situation is going to improve after 1 year. Thanks. Thanks, spirit guides. I like you, pile 3. Like, the message is so straightforward. Okay, so bye. Thank you so much for watching the reading. Sorry. I crack bad jokes. Yeah. I think my jokes are good. Anyway, so yes. So I think this message is very clear. What you do not see coming in the near future, I sense that this is with regards to some personal issue. I'm not saying that it will take 1 year for this issue to improve and for you to find peace. But 1 year, after 1 year, you will be at a much happier place. So maybe the pace will be slow and the situation is improving at a slower place. And for most of you, I'm getting that this is a romantic or a love situation, and for others, it's a career situation. Very few of you actually, it's a career situation. Most of you, it's like a love or a romantic situation. And this is improving already, is what I think, because, this person is going up, swimming with the dolphins, finding the light. And after 1 year, you'll look back and you'll be like, thank God. I'm so much at peace now. I'm so happy now. So if you've been feeling very restless and stressed, then this time is asking for you to just take a few days off. I'm also getting maybe if you want to go out for a holiday or a vacation near the beach, if it's allowed in your country or your situation, whatever, wherever you are. then you should take that trip. that can be like a very specific message. Yes, I do see this world, this globe here. So if you're planning to travel or, you know, just go out for a vacation, you deserve this. Just like, you know, I think it might help you taking some time out off of this situation that has been weighing you down for a long time. Yeah, like it's so clear. And again, I want to just make it very clear that it's not like after 1 year, so I don't want you to freak out that, oh my god, this is going to take 1 more year, oh my god. No. After 1 year, you'll not be bothered at all. I'm not saying like for 1 year you will be bothered, but the situation will grow and will improve over the course of time. Even if it's like finding a love situation, for example, I think all of you are at different positions. For some of you, it is like a love situation, a romantic situation, and you don't know where it's going, what's happening, when am I going to meet the love of my life, whatever. You're there. But you know, you do not like meet someone and then you fall in love, and then I think I spoke about this in the last pile also, that a love story is not that, it's a story. It's not like a love meeting and then you meet someone and poof, everything is sorted. No, you have to work through things. Even if it's a career, you'll have to work through it. You will try 1,000 different things in terms of career or in terms of how you do what you want to do, and you realize that this is right and this is not. You know, by trial and error, you'll get to know what works for you and what doesn't. So it is already improving. I want to read this in a way that your situation is improving. Situation is improving. And 1 year from now, you'll be like, okay, yeah, you remember that time when I was going through this. Or you remember that time when I was completely single, and then, you know, I don't know, you're like traveling with your boyfriend or your girlfriend, and then you're like, oh, you remember that time when we were going through that? You remember that time when I thought that I'm never going to find someone? You remember that time when I just gave up and on this business, and yeah. And I thought like I did not even deserve a vacation for myself till the time I do not achieve this goal. I do not need to rest. I cannot rest till the time I don't achieve this goal. That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. Yeah, so let me just, also the number 9. The number 9 was in the last pile also. It talks about endings. So I think this is already ended. You just don't, in the near future, your blessing is that this is going to improve. This is already improving. And you'll like realize it. I know I sound like a broken record today. What is happening? Like, is everyone watching all the readings? Like, what is happening? Or I don't know if there's something collective that we all are going through collectively. I want to read this one line. It says, miracle come out of nowhere and yours will arrive on Great Spirit's timetable. I think this situation is actually going to work itself out, is already doing that. And then this will be not less than a miracle for you. So you can really relax and let Spirit do its work. Let the universe do its job. You have to allow the universe to do its job. Another 9. Another 9. The 9 of spring, 2 of autumn, and the king of summer. So I think the autumn is pentacles, the spring is wands, and summer is cups. So the Nine of Spring talks about, so I'll first read. It says, protect the fruits of your labor. Prepare for possible challenges that lie ahead. Environmental conservation. I feel, oh my God. Oh, did you see that? I did not take these flowers out for the other two piles, and it's only for this pile, and I'm using this deck only for this pile, not for the other two. You see, it's the same flower. This is so weird. This is so weird. Wow. Yeah, it's so cool. So cool. So cool. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna stop saying this. So, I feel like you've worked so hard towards a particular thing. You're working so hard that you do not want to take rest till the time you achieve this goal. Again, I want to emphasize on this message because this says protect the fruits of your labor. Prepare for possible challenges that lie ahead. Environmental conservation. I think this is your mindset. This is not what you're going through, but this is just your mindset that I have to protect this family. I have to do this, and then I deserve a break. Then I can go out on a vacation. But what if I go out on a vacation and these things that I've worked so hard on or for, it all falls apart. Who's gonna take care? Who's gonna take care of this? Who's gonna take care of that? Oh. So you're being called to bring fun into everything you do. Juggling multiple priorities or jobs, an exceptional talent for multitasking. I think you really need to take a time out, and what you don't see coming in the near future is that you will be very happy after taking this time out. And yeah, this probably a vacation is coming in your near future. Maybe to a beach. If you're in India, Goa. I've never been to Goa. I want to go to Goa. Yeah, I want to go Goa. Yeah. Yeah, so what you don't see coming in the near future is that everything is still gonna work out. Even if you take a vacation or not. Why is this? Are you really conflicted about taking a vacation? Is this pile confused about taking a break or a vacation? Why? You know, when you feel that you cannot take a vacation till the time you achieve this and that, you do not, sort of like low-key telling yourself that you're not worthy till the time you achieve a particular goal. You're not worthy of love. That's another translation of this entire scenario. So maybe this is an underlying thing that you need to work on. That why do you think that you don't deserve a break? For most of you, I think like this, I feel like this is all going to work out on its own. I have a strong message that you don't need to keep doing and multitasking and then being defensive, protecting your fruits of your labor, keep working, keep doing and doing. You can let all of this go for now. Just let it go. And you will find better things coming your way once you just take time out of just doing and doing. Because when we're too much in our masculine mind, we again put our worthiness in the hands of how productive we are. And productivity is only in terms of what we are doing, how much work we are doing, how much hard work, how much do we hustle every single day. And for you, I think that you've done a lot. Please take a step back, because another message that I'm getting is that maybe you need to, once you take this time out, you will realize that the things that you thought were very important to you, I think 1 year from now, you will be in a very different place. And maybe in terms of a career, that you will be in a very different place in your career and your job, or you might be doing some thing in your career that you never thought that you would do, and this will be something that is very unconventional, but that is more of what you are like what you like to do. That is more you, rather than just hustling and running and chasing and then work. Yeah, I think 1 year from now you'll be like at a very different place, is what you do not see in the near future. So the King of Summer is honorable, devoted, mature, warm-hearted, a romantic partner you can trust, excellent advice that comes from the heart, getting involved in a cultural or creative endeavor. I do think that this is sort of a miracle that's going to happen in your life, is what you don't see coming. What you don't see coming is a new career path. That is why you're being asked to go out for a vacation, so that your attention is not so much on the things that you're doing, because your attention is too much in the outside world. What is going, how productive am I, how much have I earned this month, what were my expenditures, and how much profit did I make, and things like that, And maybe like this talks about that romantic thing. I think it's all interlinked for you guys. It's together. Like maybe your partner is going to help you out in your career as well. You don't see it right now, but then you both can be together, can be creating sort of a legacy. After 1 year, you'll have like a legacy or a brand together, is what I'm sensing. I don't know, like sort of like something that you're building together. You're in the same field together. That's very creative, and you never thought that you could do it too. Yeah, that's a very cool message. What's happening? What is happening? Like, the next card is the Void. And what is I've been talking about the Void phase in the past 2 piles also. And somehow this message keeps coming up in every single pile. I think this is something that we're going through collectively. Maybe. So the Void, stop, embrace winter, create cosmic foam. Again, stop. Stop what you're doing. The message is really like, stop it. Stop doing so much. It's a little different from the other 2 piles also, but I don't know. You all 3 piles are very similar, at the same time very different. I feel like you're one of those piles who've been working 2 to 3 jobs at the same time, and working too hard, working. And you're being called to just stop. Because is this thing that you're working on really making you happy? Everything, are you really happy? Because once you stop, you'll realize what it is that really fills your soul with happiness. And I think this is going to happen on its own, because you will feel burnt out if you don't do this. So this is like, I feel that you have to stop right now and embrace and maybe take a vacation. I don't know, why do I keep getting vacation vibes? Yeah, cool. So the next card is when I'm in alignment with the love of the universe, peace cannot be disrupted. Okay, I again sense a love message here, because I see these 2 flowers and then there are 2 flowers here. Okay, I just noticed this. And there are 2 flowers here, and then there are 2 people here. I see a family here. And I see this one person at this moment. And then there's this romantic partner that you seek. This is the beginning and this is the end of these cards. You're searching, and then you find this person, then you come into this union, and then you're in alignment. I feel like you're meant to create a legacy with someone else. This, again, because this is a general reading, so it might be that this is a romantic partner. If you resonate with the idea of twin flames, that this might be your twin flame, your soulmate, your ultimate soulmate. This might be a friend, a child, a sibling, you know, someone that you really love. Yeah, again, two of autumn. I think these two people together. So what you don't see a year from now, I think maybe is a higher level of commitment in your relationship, in your particular situationship, a higher level of commitment than where you are, high level of achievement in your career together with somebody else. That is why it's important for you to take time out to assess your priorities at this time, to analyze. Are you focusing a lot on work just to distract yourself? Just to feel distracted because this situation is probably too much to go through? And so are you using work as a means to distract yourself from not facing or confronting the situations that need to be confronted? Yeah. You know, confronting situations and finding solutions, that takes guts. I think you're trying to escape certain situations. Yeah. So this is all that I have, pile number 3. I hope this helped in some way. Just let me know in the comments. Okay, so if you like this video, please do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Again, if you are new, I want to tell you that I have opened my jewelry store, and this is a Selenite pendant, which is very helpful. It helps you clear the energies. Maybe you can buy, if you're like, maybe you called to buy this one. This is a labradorite ring. So yes, so, and I will see you in the next video. And am I forgetting something? Yes, please comment, please. Okay, bye bye, take care.